Why is a naturopathic doctor talking about excessive screen time? Today's devices and their screens are a major part of our lives, like it or not. They play a key role in our work, our communication, our shopping, entertainment, information, everything. But when people, especially children whose brains are still developing, spend too much time with screens, their health can suffer. Not just mental and emotional health, physical health as well. Since many health choices are in our hands, there's a lot that we can do on our own once we know what to do. That's what being empowered about your health is all about. And that's what this Facebook Live is about. So I'll start with an overview of the health effects of excessive screen time on young people. I'll give you some facts and figures, explain what's happening in the body, and offer some solutions. Now, when young people are having excessive screen time, they found that that can increase anxiety, depression, ADHD, and mood disorders. Excessive screen time at an early age can actually lead to something called virtual autism, which sounds crazy, right? But it actually is a phenomenon that has been observed and has been clinically diagnosed. The symptoms are strikingly similar to the ones on the actual autism spectrum, including delayed speech, poor eye contact, lack of response to a name, short attention span, and social withdrawal. Fortunately, the virtual form is reversible by removing screens and increasing human interaction. But there can still be ongoing learning difficulties because the brain is in such a formative stage. In teenagers, high-intensity gaming alters the reward pathways, erodes impulse control, and impedes the brain's structural development, all of which invite addictive behaviors. Brain scans have shown less white matter density in the frontal cortex, which is linked to impaired decision making. The amount of dopamine from gaming is the same or greater than from drug abuse. Did you know that? I know it sounds crazy, right? Now, even with that being the case, 81% of children under 13 now have their own device. Nearly 60% began using screens at the age of 3, and nearly half of young children and teens report feeling addicted to their mobile devices and have increasingly problematic use of social media and video games. As a doctor, I'm the first to see the effects that economic conditions can have on a family's health. Those same economics have left many families facing serious challenges when it comes to healthcare. Both parents need to work to pay the bills, there aren't always grandparents or other family members to rely on, and childcare centers are beyond their budget or unavailable. The result? Nearly 50% of parents today rely on screen time as a substitute for childcare, with most feeling some guilt about it, but not knowing what else to do. There actually is a simple solution when it comes to childcare, only it's definitely not an easy one. It takes parents and caregivers getting involved and insisting that our elected officials do what it takes to make universal childcare an urgent and necessary priority. Of course, that takes time and energy, which for many of us is in short supply. So the more people get together and get organized, the easier it is. And then for everyone of all ages, excessive screen time leads to a more sedentary lifestyle, less or no exercise, unhealthy eating habits, weight gain, high blood pressure, even increased problems with blood sugar. It's become one of the biggest health risks of our time. Now, when it comes to the best treatment, it's important to emphasize that everyone has a different makeup, so each person needs individually tailored medical solutions. Call our office to schedule a no-charge medical consultation with me so I can talk with you personally about your health concerns. Phone and other contact information is on our Facebook page. If you purchase vitamins or minerals, please remember to visit our online supplement store, which is on our website at drtaketa-wong.com. That's drtaketa-wong.com. And there's a 20% discount store-wide. You can trust the products, and net proceeds go to helping children with special needs with their medical treatment. A link is in the post with this video. Now, some individuals have pre-existing or underlying mental or emotional health conditions that are made worse from excessive screen time. I'm thinking here about low self-esteem, loneliness, being bullied or made fun of, a dysfunctional or even toxic family environment. Unfortunately, but also understandably, these situations magnify the urge to quickly and escape the negative feelings with social media and gaming. Before parents, teachers, caregivers, and family can help with excessive screen time, the place to start would be with counseling or other therapies to take care of the underlying mental and emotional conditions. Humans are meant to move. There are many negative physical health effects from a sedentary lifestyle, where our movement involves getting up from a chair to hit the fridge and that's it, right? Every hour spent on screens is an hour not spent on play, sports, or other activities. And that is really important because it can lead to excessive weight gain that can turn into obesity. And some of the problems of a sedentary lifestyle can include high blood pressure, extra fat tissue, which requires more oxygen and nutrients. Our heart must pump harder to move blood, which raises the pressure in our arteries. Weight gain also increases bad cholesterol or clogs our arteries, blocking blood flow to our brain, heart, and other organs. Type 2 diabetes, excess fat makes cells resist insulin, the hormone that moves sugar from your bloodstream into your cells. That can cause the blood sugar to rise to dangerous levels. Extra weight puts more physical pressure on our knees, hips, and lower back, potentially wearing down the protective cartilage in our joints. Looking down at phones constantly or hunching over laptops places a heavy strain on the cervical spine or in the neck, which can lead to upper back and neck pain. Typing, swiping, and gaming for hours can also cause tendinitis or wrist or thumb pain. And so these are the problems, right? Now, what about some of the solutions to both the underlying mental and emotional roots and the actual medical problems associated with excessive screen time? Our office has an advanced neurofeedback technology called Neuroptimal that helps to train the brain to stay in a more balanced brainwave pattern. So for children, teens, and adults dealing with depression, anxiety, OCD, screen addiction, simply spending 30 minutes per session listening to music or even watching a movie with encoded 2-second breaks is all that's required. On the other end of the spectrum, acupuncture can be very effective at treating non-physical conditions like trauma and emotional withdrawal, as well as physical conditions. So I talked about the tendinitis and the cervical spine strain on the neck with tight neck muscles and issues with neck and back pain. So acupuncture can also be helpful for those as well. Now we also have supplements that target anxious feelings. So I've seen very good results from L-theanine, which calms the tendency to be in fight or flight mode. Other supplements include 5-HTP, Zenbiome Cope, which is a helpful probiotic that works on the brain, and also GABA. Now also remember, food can be our medicine. So ultra-processed foods, fast foods, salty, sugary snacks, sodas, and energy drinks, they can all affect our mood. So being in a negative mood or down mood can be one of the triggers to escape to a screen. So fresh fruit, carrot or celery sticks, and mixed nuts can make tasty, filling snacks. Try following the Mediterranean diet approach to everyday meals as well. And I trust this video about the medical and psychological costs of excessive screen time has been very valuable for you with our no-charge medical consultation. If you have any questions or concerns that you want to talk with me about, you're welcome to talk with me personally about any health concerns that you may have so that you too can be empowered with your health. All the contact information is on our Facebook page, And if you purchase vitamins, minerals, herbs, and such, please visit our supplement store, which is on our website at drtaketa-wong.com. There's a 20% discount store-wide. You can trust the products, and net proceeds go to helping children with special needs with their medical treatment. A link is in the post with this video. So mahalo, and I look forward to seeing you all in another 2 weeks. Aloha.